Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Asif. Welcome to our first lecture for 12th class. I'll be covering the subject of information practices. As you can see, that is visible from the laptop screen. My today's topic will be computer networking. It's an introductory class. I'll be covering a few more classes in coming days, inshallah. You can get the lecture of this particular session from the Facebook page of Muslim Educational Trust Sopore, or I will be also sharing the YouTube link for the same. So let's get going. Now, when we are understanding the computer networking, before jumping into the main thing, let's get you a simple basic understanding, that is, for the communication to take place between any two devices or between any two parties, there has to be certain communication protocols or rules. Now, when the communication takes place, there has to be a sender, there has to be a receiver, and then there has to be a medium through which this information will be broadcasted. Now, in networking, the basic elements of communication system, that is, we have three basic elements. Number one, that is, we have a sender, we have a receiver, and we have a medium. Okay. If I will be making it more precise for you people, I'm making a diagram for you to get you a more clear understanding. These can be marked here as I have drawn it. This is the sender, as you may be able to see it from my screen. And then we have a receiver, and then we have a medium also. Okay. This sender, this is also called as source. Okay, so this is also called as source. Now, when we talk about this receiver, this is also called as sink. Okay. Now, when we talk about this medium will be inshallah analyzing it in more coming days. This medium can be of two types. This medium can be a guided one, or it can be a unguided one. Okay, so this medium, it can be a guided one or it can be a unguided one. Let's not mug up all these things together. This source is the starting point from which the information, the data will be delivered to the receiver. This is the starting point. When I talk about this sender, this sender, this is a starting point. This is the starting device. This is the main device from which the data gets started to be broadcasted via this medium to the receiver. Okay. Now, I'm making it a more simple for you. That is, I'm showing only two devices, that is one sender and one receiver. But in originality, in practicality, we have not only a single receiver or a sender. We have n number of devices which are connected together on the network. We have n number of devices. This network, it can be shared by hundreds of people at the same time. This is not only a single sender or a single receiver, but to make it more simple, we are saying that there is a sender and there is a receiver. This medium, like I told you, it can be guided or unguided. Guided, it means it can be via cables. Okay, it can be via cables. And this unguided, this is mostly through air. This is mostly through air. Okay, this is mostly through air. This is mostly through air. I'm not making things for MS Paint and all that, so bear with me if this is not getting more precisely written. I know you have a simple concept, so that is what I'm actually trying to convey to you people. So forget about this writing and all that, like in this paint sessions. Okay, so we have a sender which is also called as the source. This is the basic element of a communication system. Then we can have a receiver, again a device which receives the information, the data from the source. This is also called as the sink.